Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I can't believe we are in 2025. Time is just flying by. And with Valentine's Day coming up, I wanted to add a few simple touches around my home to inspire love, kindness, and all the sweet moments that this season brings. Nothing too over the top, just a few festive details to help get into the spirit of Valentine's Day. But first, I'll be tidying up from the holidays. If you'd like to skip straight to the Valentine's Day decorating, feel free to use the timestamp below. Otherwise, come along as I clean up and declutter and organize and put away all of my Christmas stuff. My January started off a bit slow due to the Los Angeles wildfires. We had to pack up and we were without power and kind of in a holding pattern for several days. But now I'm excited to get back on track and refresh the home for the season. So let's get started.
My heart free the second that I saw you.
My house is a disaster. Every inch of this house is a disaster. Stuff everywhere. Just random stuff all over the place. This mess. Luckily the kitchen isn't too bad, but oh my goodness, just stuff everywhere. And this mess continues upstairs too. I can't even show you our bedroom. Maybe I will. Our bedroom basically becomes Christmas Central. Look at this. Just stuff everywhere. Look at this. Just stuff. Oh my God, stuff everywhere. Oh my God, are you ready? This is by far the worst room. Look at my bedroom. Oh my God. Look at this. I'm gonna cry. This is about how I feel now after the holidays. I feel like a mess. And I feel completely drained and exhausted, but we are going to start cleaning this entire house and getting it back on track. We had family here. We celebrated New Year's here. So everything just went haywire. But now it's time to get this place in shape so we can start the new year off right. Hi, Linky Poo. Hi, George. What are you guys doing?
George's mouth.
Oh, that's his clean blanket you're wiping his mouth with.
Hmm?
That's his clean blanket you're wiping his mouth with.
He has the gooch.
Oh, oh my God. Oh. This is just the start of the laundry.
It's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of mess.
What you doing, George? Are you gonna help me clean up? Are you gonna help me clean up, George?
After the holidays, my house was a disaster. I felt so uninspired to tackle the huge mess, but I knew I wanted everything clean and fresh for the new year. So I just tackled a little bit at a time. As I said earlier, we had family staying with us for a few weeks. We celebrated Christmas here, we celebrated New Year's, and it was even messier than this before I recorded. It was just like the worst I have ever seen my house. But anyway, the Los Angeles wildfires also added an extra layer of stress with us having to pack up and be ready to evacuate. It was kind of a tough start to the year, but now I'm just so eager to get everything in order. One of my big goals this year is to declutter the garage and turn it into a nice creative space for the kids and me and Garrison. When we first moved in, they used to love hanging out there doing arts and crafts, and I really want to bring that back and make it even better. I'm also focusing on decluttering my closet this year. Packing up for the wildfires made me realize how many clothes I have that I don't really like. They don't suit me. They don't make me feel good. Many of them are old, out of style, or they don't flatter me. Sometimes I get hand-me-downs from my friends and family, and while I love me some hand-me-downs, I shouldn't keep them if they don't look right on me, you know? And so my goal is to get rid of half of my clothes to make room for new clothes that flatter me, make me feel good, which leads me to my next goal, which is to get into shape this year. On New Year's Eve, we were hanging out at home with the family, and we were listening to music and dancing, and I love to dance so much, so I was just dancing up a storm. But then the next couple of days, I felt like I couldn't move. I seriously felt like I got hit by a truck, and I was so sore, and I realized how out of shape I am. So this year is about me getting stronger and healthier, and I would really love to lose some weight. I have been working on it, and let's see what happens. I feel positive. This is just kind of what I did for several days. I would put a movie on or put a show on. Actually, most of the time I'm watching something on YouTube, and just pack up some stuff little by little. This was still when we were kind of in a holding pattern. We couldn't go outside. It was very smoky. The air quality was bad. So, I just kind of took my time. Plus, the kids didn't go back to school until January 13th, so they were home. I didn't want to spend the whole day while they were here cleaning and organizing and putting stuff away. I wanted to enjoy that time playing games with them, hanging out, watching movies, doing activities, and just spending some beautiful, precious time with them. So I just kind of tackled it a little bit at a time, and eventually I got it all put away. In case you're wondering how this story turns out, it has a happy ending. I packed up all the Christmas stuff and I got it put away. What is that? What are you using?
It's an old credit card.
An old credit card? That's kind of genius. Oh, well, you know what?
Not bad.
It's not that bad. I thought it would be worse. I thought it would, take a huge chunk off. Okay.
We need some glasses.
That's a good idea, though, with the credit card, because it's not as damaging. But, okay, that'll be easy for me to touch up. Oh, there we go. That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then just go slow.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it?
Oh, try.
So, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Just do a little touch up and you'll never know that the candles were there, right, babe?
Yeah.
How is it going? Oh, that one, I can't even see where you took it off.
Yeah, because it was, it came off the, I gotta clean up this, scrape the.
Not too bad. Good job, lover.
Oh.
Here is the progress of putting the Christmas stuff away. It's been a really slow process. The last couple days have been a little crazy. There's all these fires that have broken out all over Los Angeles County, and we were near one of them. So, so basically all this stuff over here is the stuff that we quickly packed up if we had to evacuate because we were near a warning area. And unfortunately, the winds are gonna kind of be off and on and continue. So we have to keep that stuff there. And we've just been on alert, and I don't know, it's just been hard to get stuff done. So all the Christmas stuff is pretty much in this one room. And, I'm just sorting through things, and it's been just very insane. But I'm definitely making some progress. I've already put some boxes upstairs that are completed, and I'm just, going through everything. I got all the stuff taken off the garland. I got most of the stuff taken off the tree, just a few things at the top, and then we have to dispose of that, but we don't really want to be putting this tree outside when there's fires breaking out everywhere, so we might just have to hold on to it for a few more days. And that's it. So it's just been a very, very, very slow process, but I am definitely making some progress. Oh my God, I'm so tired, I can't even talk. But anyway, so let's keep going and see if we can, this is just gonna have to stay here because this is all our stuff that we would take with us if we had to go. But I'm just gonna try to put the rest of this Christmas stuff away today, and that would make me feel a lot better. So let's get going. Something that I thought about a lot in the month of January is all the things that I would like to accomplish in a day, in a week, in a month, in the year. And I feel like even though I'm as Julia Roberts said, I'm a fly by the seat of my pants kind of gal, I'm going to try something different this year. I'm going to be doing a blocking schedule. So setting aside specific times for each thing that I want to do during the day, during the week, during the month, etc. I sat down, I thought about all the things I want to accomplish in a day, and I did make myself a schedule, and I've been kind of sticking to it. I'm still kind of getting used to it, and I'm still making little changes here and there. There's so many different things that I want to do, and then, you have all the household stuff and appointments and just, it's just always so much. So I really do feel like in order for me to accomplish everything that I want to accomplish this year, I need a schedule. And I definitely want to make sure that I'm setting aside time every day. Well, maybe not every day, but let's say 5 or 6 days a week for me to exercise, because it's very, very important for me this year to get in shape, lose some weight, and get healthier and get stronger. When the fire broke out near us, actually there was a couple of fires that were close by to us. And when I was packing up, I realized that I have so many photographs and I couldn't take them all with me. We only had so much room in the car. We have me, Garrison, the kids, George, the birds, so they're in the bird cage, and then my mother-in-law. So we really didn't have a lot of room in our car for items, so we had to be very selective with what we were packing up. And it just made me realize the items that are important to me. And it also made me realize how many things I could let go of. This year, I'm definitely going to be focusing on letting go of things. But one thing that I realized was that I have so many photos and I couldn't take them all with me. I have a whole huge bin of photographs. So another project that I've started working on is digitizing all of my photos. So if, God forbid, anything ever happened to them, I would at least have a digital copy. I decided to start with the oldest photographs first. So I've been digitizing my grandparents' photos. And some of them, my grandparents were very young in them. So they are about 100 years old, some of these photographs. And it's just been so lovely looking through them. We have fires pretty much every year, but with the wind and the fact that there was no rain for 8 months and everything was so dry, this was the scariest fire season that I have ever experienced. And it really opened my eyes to a lot of things. So the sight of those massive plumes of smoke was truly terrifying. And I am just heartbroken for all the people who lost their homes and their belongings and their memories. And some people even lost loved ones, which is very painful to even try to imagine. My heart goes out to them and everyone who has been affected. It's just incredibly sad to think about all the loss. And all the wonderful places that were destroyed too, like the Real Inn in Malibu, which is one of my all-time favorite restaurants. I just feel so incredibly lucky that we are safe and our house is safe. And I'm so grateful for the first responders, the firemen, the volunteers. And it was so touching to see all the Angelinos come together and support each other during this. Finally, after a few weeks, we actually did get a little rain and a rainbow came out, and I just thought that was so beautiful, just a sign of hope. I love rainbows so much anyway. They just make me so happy, and that was just a beautiful sight to see after a couple of weeks of horror. Rainbows remind us that even after the darkest storms, there's always a moment of light and hope. And then after the rain, there was actually some snow on the mountains off in the distance. That was a truly beautiful sight as well. I'm sending so much love to everyone who was affected by these fires. So I have the house cleaned up, I have all the Christmas stuff put away, and now I can finally get into some Valentine's Day decorating. Well, I saw this photo of this gorgeous heart-shaped rose wall art. I'm not even sure what you call it. It was just a heart made of roses, and it was so beautiful. And then I saw a heart-shaped wall decoration at the Dollar Tree, and I thought, all right, well, this is a good start. So I got that, and then I bought a bunch of roses. And for this craft, I wanted to take this, use this as a base, and then make it fuller and create a beautiful ombre effect, transitioning from the red roses to the very light pink ones. So I just pulled out some of the pink ones that came with the heart, and then using hot glue, I would put a little hot glue and then stick the color I want back into the holes. In order to fill the center, as you can see, I glued the cardboard onto the back of it, and then I'm adding a couple more layers of cardboard so that when I poke a hole in it, there's actually like a nice little crevice for the flower stem to take hold. And I am putting a little dab of hot glue before I do that as well. This was pretty simple, pretty quick, and look at how gorgeous this turned out. I love it. And my goal is to add another layer or two of roses each year until this turns into a magnificent, enormous heart that will be a real showstopper. I love the idea of gradually building it up over the next few years, rather than trying to do everything at once, especially since I'm already playing catch up this year. But look at that, it's beautiful. Now I'm going to be doing a simple tablescape. I got this cheesecloth table runner, and you'll see the matching napkins in just a minute, and I got those from Amazon. These adorable chargers, I found those at Hobby Lobby, and I just thought that would be so beautiful against the dark wood table, the little heart cutouts. So I'm not using any placemats or anything. I just wanted to go for a nice, whimsical, romantic feel for the tablescape. Yes, I'm wearing Care Bear slippers, if you can see me. I love the Care Bears, and one of my friends, Tiffany, got me Care Bear slippers for Christmas, and I love them. So thanks, Tiff, if you're watching. Here's the little cheesecloth napkins that match, and I just wanted them to just drape delicately on the plate. These are crystal napkin rings. They're all a little different, but aren't those so beautiful? I just thought they would look so nice with these napkins. My sister gave me those beautiful crystal napkin rings, and I love them.
In the sweet melody of today, Valentine's joy finds its way. Chestnuts represent blissful dreams as love dances on moonlight beams. Hearts entwined beneath the silvery glow, jazz whisper tales of love from long ago. In playful note, our footsteps.
So next I'm doing a beautiful flower arrangement, just using some different stems in different shades of pink.
Jazz plays on, warm smiles apace. Lights swirl and dance, a vibrant sphere. Involve my heart draw near.
And just to add a little more texture and interest to the table, I had these beautiful, very delicate little garlands that I thought would look nice added to the table runner. It's not a romantic tablescape without some drippy candles, and I had some of these beautiful pink candles. I just wanted all the shades of pink in there. I had these cute little heart ornaments, and I just wanted to add those to the center of the napkin on each of the plates, just for a fun little touch. And then how cute are these little dishes? I think I got those from the Dollar Tree, and I thought those would be cute just on the side. They don't exactly go with the rest of it now that I look at it, but they're fun for the kids. Once again, I'm using these gorgeous glasses. I got those on Amazon as well, and they're just so beautiful. And that's it. It's very simple, but it's very festive, and it's very pink. But I love it, and I can't wait for us to have Valentine's dinner there. Okay, now I'm decorating one of my favorite areas of the house, the fireplace and mantle. So, to create a romantic and whimsical vibe, I'm draping this heart-shaped garland along with another garland over it that has, I don't know if you can see, but it has these adorable little envelopes on it and hearts. I'm going to be adding some picture frames with photos of our family capturing the theme of love. The one that I just put of us is when we dressed up as the Beatles for Halloween, and we're holding a sign that says, "All you need is love." I love that picture of us. There's just something so romantic about a bird cage. So I wanted to add that. I had that actually from our wedding. That's what people put their cards to us in there. And I didn't want to get rid of it because I always thought it was so beautiful. This is actually the first time that I'm using it in my decor. And I thought it would look really cute on this mantle with, oh, there's Lincoln popping his head up in the mirror. Not to mention it hides that terrible plug on the wall. That thing is just the worst placement ever. I'm always trying to hide that plug when I'm decorating the mantle. So there we go. Now you can't see the plug. I actually made that heart-shaped hole in the sand when we were at Pismo Beach and then put my phone in it to get a picture. And then that's us from a different time on the beach. And we're each holding up a hand and it spells out love. These little hearts are so cute. Remember when that was so popular, when you could do the sequence and it would be 2 different colors? That was really big a few years back. But I just think those are so sweet and they just add a nice little pop of color. So I'm including those. These are little mini versions of the heart-shaped roses. And I got this from Hobby Lobby this year. I thought that was really cute. And that gold heart, I got that from IKEA a few years back. So there you go. I tried to use a lot of things that I already had, and then I did pick up a couple things from Hobby Lobby, like the garland and the love sign. It's simple, but it just perfectly captures the cozy, loving atmosphere that I'm going for. I usually like to do a little love note Valentine's Day tree. So I just collected some branches when we were at the park that had fallen from the tree, and I just arranged them in this vase. And I had these cute little heart-shaped clothespins, so I'm putting those on just to make it look a little more festive. And then I cut out all these little heart-shaped pieces of paper that, you know, pink little pieces of paper if they had a cute little pink pattern on them. And I wrote some love notes on the back of them for Garrison and Charlie and Lincoln. And then I saved some extras for them to write love notes to the other members of the family. And I just thought it would be nice the days leading up to Valentine's Day to just add our cute little Valentines to the tree. And then when Valentine's Day comes, we can go along and read all the cute little notes that are hanging from the tree. And it's just a simple, adorable little way to celebrate Valentine's Day and to share the love. In the jazz embrace love dances, darling, your eyes like start gleam. Now I'm just going to add a few more little Valentine's Day decorations here and there, and then I'll be done. As we wrap up this video, I just want to take a moment to express my appreciation for you. This season of love is all about letting the special people in our lives know how much they mean to us. And I want you to know how much I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me as I cleaned my home and decluttered, put away my Christmas decorations, and then decorated for Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have a very happy and love-filled Valentine's Day. See you next time. Bye.